If they come in, they push Navi today, maybe I'll be converted. Give me that jersey over there, I might put it on.
If they get a map, sure. But if it gets to Dust 2, I feel like it's a foregone conclusion. Yeah. I feel like Navi is going to be too strong. Electronic, especially on Dust 2, his T-side play, he's got records on that map. His short catwalk positional play is just, it's insane. There's not much you can do to fend them off. Even though they play a very traditional style game, they focus a lot towards the long area. It's very difficult to shut them down, even if you know they're coming after you.
And something that can easily be swept under the rug as well is Boomich's fragging capacity. Yeah. This in-game leader has, in the same vein as perhaps G2 with Nexa, he can just pop off and drop 30 at times.
We'll expect him now on Inferno, CT side for Navi, just running down Banana like a man possessed. You're going to have Flamey backing him up, and then you're going to have Electronic anchoring that pit position, making it look perfect. Yes, perfecto.
Just like you, Chad.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, there we have it. It's all laid out there. There is going to be some fireworks here on Inferno, that's for sure, as Navi and OG clash on the cobbled streets of Inferno here. It's going to be the first map of the best of 3, the second for each of these teams in Stage 2. It's OG 0 and 1, Navi 1 and 0, and it'll be Navi to start on the CT side of the pick of OG here. The CZ comes out once again in the CT pistol. Normally goes towards the boiler room position, but for now it heads towards Banana with 4 other players, and we're going to see Symple patrolling down towards T steps.
So many players stacked up early on Banana, and it's actually going to be Boomich. He said he'd be pushing down Banana. Well, OG could count on it too. His aggressive move with the CZ has left a powerful weapon lying down Banana. And now the aggression continues. Jumping for info. Perfecto confirms there's a lot of them there. He'll go down, but not in vain. I say that! Alexi's insane! Electronic, he couldn't handle the moves of Alexi. He was wiggling left and right on the reload. Converts a second, and already into the site with all 5 hearts still beating. OG, they have managed to find a flawless pistol round. I say flawless. Symple could have something to say about that, but he's squandered his shots as well. And oh my God, could somebody finish the job? Please, good grief. There it is. Issa will confirm it.
I don't like that. Whoever just jumped at Symple with the knife, you don't know who you're playing.
You're anchoring the beast.
You should not be doing that. It's not like JW running at you. You're expecting it. If that's not in your game plan, you're doing that to Symple. You should probably be reconsidering your action. It's the pistol round.
You're starting the best of 3 off to a particular note that Symple does not take too kindly.
Well, crisis averted. They do have a clean sheet there after the pistol round. All 5 players survived, and they'll bring out the Galils, a single AK, and a rare MP5 is just spotted out in the wild.
You're a bit of a fan, aren't you, Hank?
I am a huge fan of the MP5. Takes me way back, and we'll see the smokes exchange now. Trying to hold on to Banana. Boomich will do his best there with the smoke towards half wall. He's always combative with this area. Got a flashbang set up from his teammate as well. Flamey ready and waiting to deploy it. Boomich will call for the flashbang once the smoke dissipates. I assume he swings. Does it come through? Waiting for his moment.
Waiting for any sort of pin being pulled, a step. That's the cue. Flash comes over and nobody's home. Whoop! But then he jumps again and gets more than he bargained for. Does pull some utility out of OG. That's nice. Now they will take that control. All that space Boomich has foregone. Now under the OG control. A second flashbang has been utilized to force them back off the line.
This is very well done. Normally we'd just see teams turtle up in the bomb site and use the smokes within the choke point. By doing that, they've actually made them expend more utility to get sandbag control, and now they've had to second guess. The B bomb site smoke has just been dropped by Flamey, so that's brought them until roughly 35, 30-ish seconds. And there's 3 players waiting on A right now. They have smokes of their own.
They certainly do. Smokes towards Arch and Lively from the T side. Molotov towards the pit, but Symple, this is the sort of position he will thrive in. Misses the first Deagle shot, and they'll swing on him with multiple players. That's what you have to do these days against him. But here we go, towards the pit. It's Electronic with the 5-7. Strikes first, Perfecto. Can't find the kill with the CZ, but he has inflicted serious damage. Could be enough for Electronic to close this one off. That kill comes through towards Graveyard, and the bomb has been planted. It's Valda now with the Galil. 2 versus 1. They know he's isolated on the bomb site.
So 1 pit, 1 short. He knows where they're both coming from, and already Electronic gets the info. Flamey swings in, and Navi collect. Electronic, their star of the second round show. He ensures that OG will not get off to that 3-0 start.
Yeah, I just think Boomich being more aggressive than you would normally expect in that kind of banana situation at roughly a minute left on the clock was actually the game winner right there, because they had more angles they had to worry about than normal at that point in the game. So That's really well done from Navi, and they've stolen it back just as quick as they lost that pistol. We're going to forget about that quick smart.
Yeah, you described it before. I'd like you just to reiterate. You were describing the Boomich aggressive play forced a lot of utility out of OG.
So normally what would happen is the B defenders would have to be passive because they're scared of all the nades.
So they'd be on site, on boxes, waiting.
Navi played more transitional, right? They didn't just commit at the start of the round. They waited for some contact, then they dropped the half-wall smoke, then he pushed out, then he flashed. On the flash, they expend extra utility, then they have to clear more corners, then they drop flamey smoke. At that point, like we saw, it was roughly 45 seconds on the clock, and the AWP's already out.
Of course it is. Simple will be showing us what he's made of here on Inferno. The CT side is a bit of an AWPer's dream. You have many options at the start of each and every round. You can be dynamic, you can be aggressive, you can be defensive. You pretty much dictate how the rounds are played. We'll see whether he can start to come online here up against the force buy of OG. Of course, after winning the pistol, the second round fell short. And they find themselves here with a single Krieg, a MAC-10, a few Deagles. And looking for that basic control. Flashbang towards middle after the smoke towards Arch. MBK confirmed the quad is clear. Boomich again. You can see this setup they have. Boomich to get information. When he feels like they're close, Flamey will have the flashbang ready and waiting. He'll get a couple, fall back. Job's a good one.
Yeah, you can hear the steps.
A little bit off this time.
Bit off. And that could be the explosion onto the B site. Alexi's just cracked it open with a MAC-10.
No head armor. He has 1,200 left.
Yeah, didn't fancy it.
What?
Perhaps going to cost him.
I guess maybe he's like, it's either $1,000 or take the risk. Maybe he didn't have 100 armor.
Didn't like the risk.
Yeah.
Costly one, because now we continue our trading rounds. It's going to be 3 on the trot, going back and forth. OG, thanks to Mr. Alexi, he called himself a talking decoy on Twitter. Well, he's going to be looking to bounce back.
That's what he said, not a bot, talking decoy. That's what he said. I knew it was something along that vein. That is funny. But at least he made the talking part clear, because he still is calling and they're still looking good mid-round. It's just his individual fragging hasn't been amazing at this point. But this round was. He manages to get 2 of the only kills found here in round number 3.
Those
and this was the force buy.
They're like Carrigan kills though, right?
They are exactly like Carrigan kills. Yeah, like towards B, you're on a low buy, you've snuck through, you've called them with the nades out, and you've managed to make them look a little bit
Because he's probably more aware of the Navi 2-man setup than we are.
I don't like that setup, I'll be honest with you. So when Boomich jumped up, he spotted 2 or 3. Why is Flamey not flashing as soon as you spot them? Why is he like holding on to the last possible moment and the fact he can kill him before the flashes even come off? Like as soon as you spot them, you're alone, you're isolated, you need those flashes to come through. Flamey needs to be repositioning to help you out. He needs to flash, knife out, get to the corner, start battling with you.
But that's not Boomich to call it, right? So if Boomich doesn't call for it...
I feel like he is stubborn on that side of the map though. Like the fact he goes sandbags like every round, even though teams are nading him, it feels like he wants to dominate the area and show that he can handle himself.
Yeah.
But I think OG are going to exploit that. If I was playing against Navi, that's what I'd be focusing on as well. We know this guy is super aggressive and he has very familiar tendencies that we can play off and hopefully exploit.
Yeah, we have lost Flamey, a quick PC crash, so I'm sure we'll be back into the server shortly. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a large technical issue, but just getting everything restarted and reset. We'll be getting the 5th man back in for the... this is going to be a new type of Counter-Strike, actually. It's going to be 2 T sides, both running to separate bomb sites.
Only bomb sites.
Everyone's planting bombs.
As quick as you can.
As fast as you can.
So that's where players like myself, MBK,
Charges only.